I didn't like it so much, I don't even like saying the words. Statistics. And I was a psychology and communications major, so I had to have statistics in order to graduate. I wasn't doing too well in the class, let's just put it like that. I was in study groups, meet with people, whatever, but all I needed was to pass the class. And passing is what? Success. So I took the test, and back in the day, when the test was over, this was final, back in the day, and all the old heads in the room could nod your head. When you went to college, your social security number was all listed on the board. Your name wasn't there, but your social security number was listed. So I go run to the board, mark with me, D. I started hollering and hooping, I'm like, woo! Somebody said, what's wrong with you? Why are you cheering because you got a D? I said, I passed. I don't have to take this class over again. Success for me was getting out of that math class. I still graduated with a nice GPA. I just had struggles with math. So to me, it may sound crazy, but success is personal. Success is repeatable. And success, if you plan for it, can happen again and again. If you don't plan for your success, you're going to be really good at not getting it. If you plan for your success, you have an increased chance of getting it. Now, you gave some nice definitions of what success is, but society tells us something different. Anybody know Rick Ross? I said, who? Rick Ross says his girl was like a bag of money. Now, I don't know about anybody who understands that here. My girl was like a bag of money. Have you ever seen a bag of money? Money is like one of the most filthiest things you ever put your hands on. Your life carry germ is all ragged out. Do you want your girl like a bag of money? But society will tell us that money is success. I don't have money, I'm not successful. That's not necessarily true. Sometimes it says car. Depends what type of car you're driving. This is a nice little Audi up here, concept car. Some people think that is success. When I get there and I get this thing, that's success. And because I'm here at FFA, some people think it may be the tractor that you drive. I saw some nice ones across the hall. I think put some rims on it, some lights. I'm just saying, man. I'm from Cleveland, that's what we do. All right, so different people have different ideas of what success is, but again, everybody say success is personal. And it means, but you got to know what it is you want to do. Along the way to success, there are a lot of barriers. There are a lot of things that come along the way to keep you from getting where you want to go in life. And the quicker you can analyze and recognize the barrier, you'll be able to get over it. Sometimes we hit a barrier and we just stop. Sometimes the barrier is bigger than us. We don't know how to deal with it. It could be parents. It could be teachers. It could be friends. It could be situations. And those are barriers. But in order to be truly successful, you've got to understand what it is that's going to make you get to that next level. There are some barriers to success. Frustration. You start something and you're like, I don't like this, I'm not doing it anymore because I don't think I can do it. I'm going to stop. Over-planning. Talking too much. Now this one may be a lot of people in here, you don't talk too much. But let me tell you what this is talking about. It's not that you talk too much. It's that you tell the people what you're trying to do, and they give you kudos. Way to go, that's awesome, awesome. And socially and psychologically, you feel that, well, they've already given me my props. I don't have to do it. And then you're less likely to do it. Everybody starts saying, oh my God, great job, great job. This happens on Facebook all the time. I got friends who put out, I got P90X, day 1. Woo! Everybody's in, way to go, way to go. Day 2, way to go, way to go. A month goes by, I haven't seen another post. What happened to P90X? It's 90 days. What happened is they got comfortable with all the positive feedback and they stopped trying to go get their goal, which is to lose weight or get in shape. This one here, lack of commitment, is a real big one. If you're in leadership right now, you understand what I'm talking about. You're leading your organization and everybody doesn't do what they're supposed to do. When there's no commitment, nobody gets the job done, and you're stuck trying to do it all. And so guess what? You quit. You look bad, organization doesn't achieve. But these are all personal things that we may deal with. Discouragement. How many of you heard something from a parent or close one to discourage you from doing something that you want to do? That's a barrier. So how do you process that? How can you take away the person that you're looking up to telling you that, you know what, you just can't do it? We don't think you can do it. Success is personal. So you have to find a way to get over that and get to the next level. I got the evil bunny on the screen. I know you can't see it all. Oftentimes, we are all our biggest barriers. ourselves. We're our biggest barrier. We hold ourselves back more than anything else. We believe what other people say to us, and we take it as truth. There's a quote up here by Walt Kelly that says, "We have met the enemy, and he is us." So if you can understand how to defeat yourself, if I can say that, trying to get to your success, you can be on your way. Success, again, is personal. Right? Everybody, if you can see this, please read this quote. Go. Does anybody know the other version of this quote? You know what, I used to think that was it. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, until I went on my personal Google machine and found out that this is actually the quote. And it actually makes sense. See, the journey of 1,000 miles, yes, it starts with one step. Boom, we're on it. But what this quote is saying, and pay attention, is that the journey begins under your feet. So while you're standing still deciding what to do, the minute you think about your journey and your success, it has actually started. It's already started. It started where you stand. So you must begin where you are. It doesn't matter what you've done prior to this moment. You have to begin your success where you are. So, Lao Tzu says, begins under your feet. Begin where you are. Starting over is not an option. And this is one of my first principles. We got 3 principles today, and this is number 1. Okay, I need 4 volunteers. Chicago. Montana. Where you at? You get somebody from Ohio. Is Virginia in the house? Virginia? Where's Virginia? Oh, no. All right, come on. I need 4 people to get up here real quick. Let's go. We're going to do what? I got 4. All right, you guys ever run a relay before? Yes? You know what a relay is? You get to one person, you get the next person, the next person. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a relay. I want you to stand here. I want you to back up a little bit. Some more. Chicago, take it on back over there. You get this table right here. Right there. Right there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you my can. I would like for you to demonstrate to the crowd the proper way to do a relay. And the finish line is the wall down there, Iowa. Yeah, all right, go. Isn't that amazing? Woo! All right, reset. Like we're in practice up here. Let's go, get on line up. Now, the concept of beginning where you are, starting over is not an option. It's really, really simple. See, the problem is when you start over, people think they need to go back to the beginning and fix stuff. Like, I want to go back and try it again. If you're rolling, let me just be clear. If you're rolling a D- right now this semester, you're not going back to nothing to fix it, right? You're just going to have to start where you are, get as much credit, and get the best grade you possibly can, and try it again next semester. The problem with people who try to deal with success is they want to go back to the beginning and start over, but that's not really able to do. Let me show you how silly this looks. When you try to go back to the beginning, that also means when you go back to the beginning, you take away all knowledge that you had when you failed or when you got stopped. So you go back to the beginning, you start over the same way, which means you're going to repeat the same mistakes. Now, what I'd like you to do this time is when you get the baton, come back here before you go to the next person. Does that make sense? Did you understand what I'm talking about? No, you come back to here. The beginning. And when you start walking all the way back to the beginning before you finish. Does that make sense? All right, let's see how this looks. Go ahead, go. Ooh, this is taking a long time. Keep going. I'm glad you're trying that. And here he comes down the stretch. Put the right one, put the right one, put the right one. Keep going. He's like running for real. Like, give me the clock. All right. Thank you very much. All right, for you, doesn't fit. Let's give some